Folks, we're back for another Christmas video. Thought you might want to see a big beautiful Christmas basket arrangement right here on my take on home and garden. So nostalgic. No mistaking that sound. Now here's our big oblong beautiful basket for today. I want to take this garland and just go around the bottom. You know, you probably noticed with me, I don't throw a lot of stuff out because the older stuff or cheaper stuff I'm going to use in a different way, like in the bottom of this. So we went around the rim. Then I've got a piece for the middle. And I want to do fairly formal. As formal as you can get in a basket, I guess. A beautiful pine-filled Christmas arrangement. What we've all been waiting for. Now I'm going to take these big pine picks. The first two with pine cones, and they're kind of natural. There's nothing on them really, and I just want them to come out fanned out on the end. Now I'm working with the long needle Scotch pine or southern pine, and I think this is going on the hearth. I could make it a one-sided piece, but I think I'm going to stay neutral and do it in a way that it could be shown from any side. So you see I'm going to go front and back, one front, one back on each side. This really cool bunch I thought I wanted to use here, and I really think I do. I'm going to see how that works. Use a couple of them to stand it up and give me an idea of the fullness and roundness of the whole piece. Now there's two of these, and you see this is something we used in the fall. Again, pull that back past the handle and help hold that up. So I'm probably going to take these two frozen fern and we're going to put a layer under, on top of the pine but underneath the center. And again, they're off the ends, but one's a little to the front and one's to the back a bit, if you want to call it front and back. Two more. Pine with the berries and pine cones and the snow. And this is gonna really knock it in for filling. So if you count the pieces, it's really not too bad for this huge basket so far, just to fill it. And what I got too is what I call some filler pieces. I mean, by itself, you know, this is nothing exactly sexy, but we'll get it in there. I got some flowers that we can dump in the middle. Oh boy, I love some good looking pine cones. Get them in here. You see now, because we filled in, we don't need a ton. Now, if you have a tree in your yard that just keeps dumping them, I mean, you don't care. You can use a ton. I have a ton, but I use them almost in every room of the house. So when I'm doing a piece, I try to think of, you know, what I'm going to need in the next room, in the next arrangement. I'm starting to like that as a basic body, if you will. Woo! Let's get some boxwood going on. I like to break that up. It gives a different green, a lighter contrast to the whole piece. Look at this. For you cuties out there that are paying attention, this is a really big deal, and it'll help push over the beautiful. You know I like odd, so I want one more. 3, that's wonderful. See, that looks natural now. Oh my goodness, just doing that to my eye made it so much closer to being complete. Now I got some pretty good looking poinsettia, which we want to get in here. And I don't think we want to use too many because they're big and they're gonna hide everything that we just did. We'll see what we want to use. Before I even do any more, I want to get some highlighters in. And that, of course, what do I mean? Well, I mean berries, frozen holly, like this. Look at this crazy piece. I want to use this for interest, put it in the back, and just ghost that handle with it. Look at that, what that does. I'll tell you, I've never had enough of this good looking holly with a white edge, frozen, and the berries. Just love this piece, and like I say, I can't even find it. A little tall, I would like one in each end, but you know, we're not balance crazy. We're not gonna worry about having everything exact. Now we're gonna take it off formal a bit, since we said that, and have only one of those, right? Look at these. Just nuts about it. Real different. Now, for dimension, come up taller. This is a long, berry branch, frozen, like we need, but come up a bit for dimension. I want to do the same thing again in this end, even though we're not trying to be exact. We just don't want to look goofy either, and one side be too weighted. That's wrong too. Okay, so we get our holly separated from it, so it's more of a showpiece. These cups I want to really stand up and highlight. Here's some more of the unusual. Believe it or not, we're going to go with this red and counterbalance that. Those red seed pods, there's only one of these. I'm nuts about it. And the Scottish thistle. But we have more. How many times did you hear it in the fall? We're going to go with our purple Scottish thistle. And we'll kind of, one on the left and one on the right. Look at this lavender. We're going to come up even a little taller, like this, like a battleship with its guns. See, like this, boom, boom, boom. You think, I don't know how else you want to think about it. Whatever helps. Now we're going to come in this side with the same piece. Pay attention to what we're burying, and losing because it does get busy, but you can always tweak and pull that up. Now there's a couple of big spaces. I think I want another one of those. Too close enough. Okay, this is going to help you because I'm telling you, this is thinking out of the box, and this is why your arrangement is going to look better than your neighbors because they don't watch. They don't come over. They're not in the club. They don't know about my take on home and garden, I guess. We're going to go with a couple of these. If you don't like them, you can take them back out. That's what I'm doing right now. I think I need that highlight in the giant peony. I'm going to come in the middle here with another giant red poinsettia. Maybe a couple of smalls. Just keep them low in the bottom. It's not the main focus. It's a highlighting filler. That's the only reason we're using it. Something in the back and the middle. Okay, I'm liking that balance. Let's see if we want any more poinsettia, and I think I do. And we're going to come up and we're going to tip them a little bit, and we're going to make them look realistic and layered. This one's going to be, it has no stem, but it's going to look like the tallest one because of the way we're putting it in. I think I want a big boy at the end, each end. And make a real statement here. Another berry branch. To see that just up crazy and tall. Okay, then I want to skirt this a bit with some lavender, and it's going to tie in, hopefully, everything we've done. Because when you look at a section, if you don't see any, only when you look at a certain area, it wouldn't be quite right. So we're going to go around kind of even. 3 and 3. Let's fine tune our arrangement here. Something else I was looking at. I'd love to get some of this frosted holly in here and really send it home. And then I'm gonna put some flowers on the back here that I couldn't see. What do you think? And again, this is mostly for background, but when you can see through a piece, you will see it. A couple of smaller berries. Oh boy. Wow. Yes, sir. Do you like that frozen? holly look. Oh man. I think I might try to send it home with one more piece. Gonna go right over that handle into them berries and just separate that and let it flop over. Let's take a look at the show side. I think I'm gonna have to move some stuff and show you all around.
You might think the weather's kinda cold, but you know you've got a hand to hold. Come along out and play, what a wonderful day. Your white cheeks are so hard to resist, those red lips are longing for a kiss. Come along out and play, what a wonderful day. Christmas is almost here, let's toast to a very good year. It's just you and me, chilling right under the tree. Stay outdoors, a different kind of date. I'm all yours and I can hardly wait. Come along, start the show, having fun in the snow. Your white smile is brightening up my day. Your blonde hair out of a fairy tale. Come along, start the show, having fun in the snow.
So folks, if you liked our video today, give us a like, a share, a comment, send a buddy over. We'll be waiting right here on my take on home and garden. And we got a lot more coming, guys. We just put a dent in it. Take it easy, and we'll see you in the next. Don't forget to subscribe. Decorator video.
Right under the tree. Oh, we're chilling right under the tree. Chilling right under the tree.